Come and discover the warmth and hospitality of Morris, home of the thrilling Manitoba Stampede. Nestled as the central hub on Highway 75, Morris is more than a town. It's a thriving nexus of business and community, with new industrial opportunities ready to break ground. Join us and make Morris your next investment.
A co-op is not a building. It's not a gas bar, a home center, or a food store. A co-op is a group of people working together to help each other, to feed, to fuel, to build community. This is where we work. This is where we live. This is who we are. We are early risers. We are trusted neighbors. We are committed to serving you. We are Co-op.
Paul Brandt Trucking, a chance meeting years ago that turned into an incredible friendship. Turns out we have the same name. Now that's something that doesn't happen every day. But as I've had the opportunity to work with this exceptional award-winning company, I've come to understand that there is something that happens every day with Morris, Manitoba's Paul Brandt Trucking. They deliver quality. Paul Brandt Trucking has helped me to do business better. My trucking company of choice since they first appeared in the Convoy video. Their world-class fleet and personnel literally keep the show on the road, delivering our gear and stage production each and every night. Congratulations, Paul Brandt Trucking, on 50 years of traditional values, modern methods, and for service with excellence on every single run. We'll catch you on the flip-flop. Bye-bye.
Saving for your child's education doesn't need to be stressful. Access offers a wide range of investment options to help you and your family's future, like a registered education savings plan. With the flexibility to deposit anytime throughout the year, you decide when and how much to contribute, making it easy to save for your child's education. Contact us today to start your savings plan so you can spend more time celebrating your child's future. Access Credit Union, where you need us to be.
Hello, hockey fans. Welcome back. I'm your host, Billy Brantlow, with my cameraman, Josh Keck. And as we get ready here for Game 3 from Morris, as the Pembina Valley Twisters are leading the series 2-0 here against the Seven Oaks Junior Raider Hockey Club. And after a high-scoring affair in their second matchup, they're going to switch the goaltenders up here for both teams. Owen LaRock gets his first playoff start in the MMJHL. Coming in on the regular season, in his 11 games, he was 5-4-2, a goals against average of 2.26, and a save percentage of .928, trying to get his first ever home win. Meanwhile, at the other end of the ice, staring him down, Evan Banner, who he'll get the start in net. In his 24 regular season games played, he had goals against average of 3.34, a save percentage of .909, and a record right down the line of .500 of 11 wins, 11 losses, and 2 overtime losses to go alongside that. And with that, we look at tonight's leading scorers coming into this one. Nate Gabranson, Jack Alexiak, who we talked about in the pregame, going into game 2, needing to really step up the pace with the points. For Seven Oaks, definitely did. They both lead both teams in this series with 3 points each, 2 goals and assists for Nate Gabranson, who was their leading scorer and who was right behind him in the regular season. Jack Alexiak, the Seven Oaks Junior Raiders captain, comes in with 3 assists. Logan Clark also has 2 assists to back them up. Meanwhile, for the Pembina Valley Twisters, they're leading point scorers coming into this one. Xander Carrolls, he has a goal and an assist, giving him 2 points. Mike Hepner, who had the game winner, he had 2 goals last night. And Jacob Carrolls had picked up 2 assists. And with that, the Raiders are on the ice, just waiting here for the Twisters. And we'll be with you ready for the start of this game.
Woods.
And as we continue going down here, looking at the points, other goal scorers from the other night. For the Twisters, they had some unsung heroes, including one of their APs. And that was Colton Weeb, who found the back of the net in that one, as well as others scoring for the Twisters in that second game. It was Cohen Thomas getting some points for his team, and Brock Wood. And other goal scorers from Seven Oaks, who helped them try and get something going right, battling back in this series. And that was Logan Klippenstein, Alex Lasbio, and Samuel Senchuk for them. And then we're ready here, set for O Canada, and we'll be with you shortly following.
JHL quarterfinal matchup featuring the visiting Raiders Junior Hockey Club and your Pembina Valley Twisters. Now at this time, may please rise if you're able and kindly remove your headwear for the playing of our national anthem.
And we look here at your starters in this one for your Pembina Valley Twisters. Out there to start off, they got Xander Carrolls, along with Josh Guilford making his return after a couple games off. And also up there on the wing, trying to find the number there, Looks like Cohen Thomas and Dick and Hepner at the lines. Meanwhile, Alexiak and Sunchuk, their lines out with the puck, and that gets played right in by good Branson as they got their top scoring line out there. White and Halden at the lines for the boys in black. Alexiak comes in on the draw, and he'll win that one against Carroll's. Now Guilford, he'll take it up on the near side and just play that one in. Cohen Thomas had a quick shot on net. He picks up the rebound. He'll leave that back behind the net into the slot. Carroll's couldn't get a shot away. No, shot through traffic. Twisters score. And an early goal for the Pembina Valley Twisters. Starting this one off 24 seconds in. It's Guilford finding the back of the net as he makes his return after a couple games off due to being a little bit shaken up on his injury there. So a quick comeback and a quick return for Guilford, and there you can see Carroll's fans not lose it to the point. Guilford gets a tip in front, and it's the Twisters leading 1-0. Off the draw, there's another quick shot and loose puck in front. The Twisters will hold on for a whistle. And they're ready to go. And that just gets played there in front by the Raiders, and holding on for a whistle is LaRock. As Lavio skates in for the draw, and off that, Van Dynes, he'll work it all the way around and up, and couldn't hold on to it. There was the Twisters launcher, and now going the other way. Quick shot on net. Into the slot. Lavio, he'll play it back. From the point. Shot through traffic just wide. So it's Cohen Thomas on the assist. And that puck gets batted down by the Raiders, still working with it. Trying to move it ahead. And Weeb, he'll get it out of there. Now Weeb, he'll skate up ice. And couldn't get a shot away. There's another opportunity there for the Twisters just wide of the net. Whiteside now picks up the loose puck. And he'll walk in right in front. Couldn't get it out of there. And now finally the Twisters are able to get it out. And off a couple sticks there and out of play. That brings a stoppage in play here. As Whiteside rolls into the draw against Slade Sutherland. Bouncing puck, Whiteside controls, and Sutherland, the quick push, is able to play it into the zone. And he'll go in after that loose puck. There's a shot on net by the Twisters, and that gets paddled aside. Now behind the net. Bouncing puck, Sutherland, he'll pass that along. Still working at it now here. And that loose puck there. Nice play by the Twisters, rubbing them out. And Alex Van Dynes picks it up. Here comes Van Dynes and his shot on net. And they're going to hold on for a whistle. Is Benaire at the other end. And that's Cohen Thomas. You can add him on the assist to the Twisters' goal. Dick, he'll play that in. And puck behind the net. Jamming at it is the Raiders. Couple guys go down in front of the Zamboni door. And now here comes Fashuk with the puck, and he'll get it out of the zone. And Hepner will break that up through traffic. And that bouncing puck hits the linesman and goes up and out of play. Bring us a stoppage in play here. 17:23 remaining in the opening frame. Shots are 3-2 in favor of the Seven Oaks Junior Raiders. It's the Pembina Valley Twisters, leading by a score of 1-0. Thanks to the help of Josh Guilford. Off the draw, Van Dynes, he'll try and play that in, hits a couple bodies, and Carroll's will now work it in for the Twisters behind the net. Pembina goes back and he'll leave it behind the net. And the Raiders now, they'll skate out here with the puck on the near side. Long stretch pass, and that won't go for them. As Carrolls will work it right back the other way. Twisters played in, icing waved off. And Pembina gets it out from behind his net. And the Raiders are able to get it out of the zone. Carrolls now circles. And he's going to turn that one over to Gabranson. As the 224s now go at that loose puck. Howden now with it. Pass it back to his partner. And he'll spin around before leaving it back to Howden. And he'll try and get it out of here. That's Gabranson. Long stretch pass. He's found Jack Oleksiak. Oleksiak walking in. And he couldn't really get much going there. And they'll have to regroup here as the Twisters scoop up that loose puck. And now Oleksiak finds it back on his stick. And he'll work that to the other side of the ice. And Senchuk, he'll put it in behind the net. Loose puck, and the Twisters try and get it out there. Turn that over. Logan Clark, his shot from the point. And that's just a little bit high. And they're going to say it got deflected by a high stick, and the Raiders will get called on the high stick, bring a stoppage in play here. About 4 minutes into this one, early Twisters 1-goal lead. Off the draw, Russell, he'll play that one across and try and get up to Joliker. Loose puck there on the scrum. Couldn't quite make it to Joliker and get it out of there. Russell, he'll regroup from behind his net. Long stretch pass to Weeb, and that quite won't go. And Clark picks it up. Raiders trying to get it out of there. Hard hit by DeGrave. And now long stretch pass off the stick of Weeb into the zone, where Dandino tries to get it out of there. Weeb bounces off of him, and he runs into Russell there at the right at center ice, and the Twisters are able to fork it all the way in. For Logan Clark will pick it up. Still working with it now as the Twisters in the attack zone. Joliker couldn't get a stick on that. Now he fires that one high and all the way around the glass and out. Twisters will have to go and give chase and regroup now here as Gabranson breaks that one up, and a little bit of miscommunication there. Trying to go the other way for Seven Oaks. And Kazak, he'll play that one in. Going ahead forward come the Raiders. Looking behind the net. Trying to get that back to the point. And now watching the circle there, it looks like that's Kazak, and that is. And nice play there by Weeb, knocking him off that puck. As the Twisters kick it ahead and get it out. Here's the 2-on-1 going the other way. Sutherland waits, fires, and he puts that one wide. He had Gertzen with them. And that gets cleared all the way out by the Raiders. Dick will pick it up for the Twisters. Played in by Gertzen. And Kupachuk gets that one almost out of there. Van Dynes picks it up. He'll play it down low to Gertzen. Gertzen trying to find Sutherland in the slot. Van Dynes, his shot just wide of the net. And the Raiders from behind their net, they'll start to attack and try and get something going here. In the attack zone comes Whiteside, and he'll put that one, trying to get it in on net. Just didn't have the angle. Klippenstein plays it in. And now here's a chance down low. Going through traffic comes Whiteside. He'll draw a penalty. And save made there by the Rockets. Power play opportunity number 1. Both these teams. Power play has been abysmal, 0%. As the penalty killers have definitely done their bit. As Sutherland still going at it there with Owen Lorenzo. Here's a look at the replay. And we'll see the trip right there as he cuts across the man, and man hits the ice. In return, the referee's hand goes up. Though, I think that's, we're going to see if it's going to be a power play or not. I think that's what he's telling the Twisters bench. Because right now they have it as 2 off settings, and oh, maybe it will be. No, Carroll's number's on the board. So it won't be. Just how I looked that Oleksiak gave, and now Gertzen goes in to serve. So the Raiders are the first team with the man advantage to start this one off, and Cohen Thomas, he'll get the puck right off the draw, and getting it out of there quickly as the Twisters. Now setting it up. Here comes Lasvio as he walks in. Plays it right into the slot for Alexiak. Alexiak circles. Still looking. And now he passes that all the way across to Goodbranson. Back to the point and across to Lasvio. Shows a correction there on that shot by Alexiak. And save made as White has it at the point. Over to Alexiak. Alexiak. He'll play it down low to Lasvio. And Lasvio now from Alexiak looking behind the goal line. Alexiak at the top of the circle. Skates in. Waits. Stick handles. As Hepner watches him. Alexiak still with it on his stick, and he'll get that across to White. And now all the way over to, it looks like to Goodbranson. Can't see the number there, but it's picked off by the Twisters. And Carrolls will just play that into the zone. And we got a penalty going here. It's going to be a tripping call coming to Carrolls, and an injured Alexiak is slow to get up on the play. Sorry, it's going to be a cross check, not a trip. And there's the penalty. Logan Klippenstein was the other guy there who was in on that offsetting there, who got in on the rough. And there's a pretty easy call on the cross check from behind. We got 5-on-3 hockey here for 52 seconds. And a great opportunity here for this Raiders team to get back into this hockey game as they found themselves down by one early thanks to the stick of Josh Guilford. And now here's they're ready for the draw. And off the draw, Seven Oaks controlling. Waiting, Clark. He'll play that along to Goodbranson. He plays it down low. It looks like to Alexiak there. Bouncing puck, and we got a glove pass. Bring a stoppage in play here. And they're ready here to start again. As both 19s battling it out, and DeGrave wins the draw, but Alexiak picked that puck up, and now Weeb gets it all the way down the ice to the plot of the Twisters bench. Raiders now with 20 to go on the first man advantage as Humanock walks into the zone, looking, and couldn't get that to Alexiak in the zone, and they'll have to regroup here. 8 minutes gone here in the opening frame. As Humanock, he'll put that into the shin pads of DeGrave, and the Twisters able to go for a clear, and DeGrave will go to the bench. Weeb will come on, and the first man's out of the box. 1:07 and counting on the Raiders' second man advantage as Humanock plays it back with the 5-on-4 hockey now. Goodbranson, he'll whip that one all the way around the boards, and Cousin couldn't get much of a shot on that one. Hepner picks it up and trying to fire that all the way down the ice. And he gets it out of the zone with the help of Clark. And a nice play there by the Twisters is Dick chipping it all the way down as him and Hepner go for a change. So does Goodbranson for the Raiders. Meanwhile, Weeb makes a nice move there to steal the puck on a great forecheck. Something that's really stepped up for the Twisters as that gets deflected just wide by Clark. And now hopping on that puck, not bring us a whistle, you let it go. So we'll continue on. And Senchuk walks into the zone. He'll leave that along. And that gets deflected out of harm's way by Larocque. Back to the point. Kupachuk and his shot deflected just wide. In 2 seconds remaining, power play has expired. The Twisters kill off the long 5-on-3. Pembina Valley's able to get it out of the zone. Kupachuk plays that along. And Clark goes and lays the hit to finish the play for the Twisters. As Kupachuk gets it right back out of the zone, tries to play it ahead now off a couple sticks. And Cohen Thomas's roadblock stops that. Russell now goes behind his net. He'll play it up to his captain. And Carrolls plays that off the stick of Fashak. And the Twisters regrouping in their own zone. Van Dyne's trying to leave that on to Guilford. Guilford now gets it. Pressure by Henry. Gets past Henry. And Guilford takes a hard hit by Kupachuk and that knocks him down. Xander Carrolls winds him up there with the hit of his own. And Carrolls on a great hustle there. Again, to keep some pressure in the zone And now Henry has an opportunity going the other way with Fashek. Behind the net, Larocque gets it out of there. Kupchak plays it in. And Carroll's able to get his stick on there and work it out of the scrum. Those Seven Oaks controlling in the attack zone. Into the back half of the opening frame we go here in this one. Twisters leading by 1 as Carroll's walks over the line. Pressured, and him and Halden takes him down on a nice hit into the boards. Raiders wrong stretch pass, and that hits the light off of Riley Gertson, bring us a stoppage in play. And here's a look at the Raiders. Best opportunity of the night so far on the power play. And you can see here they set it up, and it ends up just being wide there on the chance by Kupchak from the point, trying to get a stick to deflect it in down low. Sutherland set in for the draw for the Twisters, taking on Jack Alexiak. And Raiders will control with possession, and Russell fires that right in at the line. And that stays onside as White picks it up for his team in the defensive zone, plays it across. And Halden tries to get out and trying to glove that down to Alexiak, and that goes into his bench. So regroup here and do it from the other circle. What they're going to say? No, it's going to come out, yeah. And Southern Alexiak await the drop of the biscuit on. That's played right in there by Gertson off the draw. Halden with the puck. He'll play it back behind the net. And the Raiders trying to get it out. Working in their own zone. Fashek with it. And he'll play it the other way. Trying to get it to White. And Sanchuk got a little bit tied up there. But now he's free with the puck. Walking right through Carroll's, and Carroll's that was Russell there, made the nice play to keep him away from scoring. Might have been a borderline interference there as that puck comes all the way down the ice and hits the stick of Dandino. Dandino drops it down. Russell now behind the net with the puck. Kalen Russell, he'll work into Gertson and trying to get it out of there. Twister still jamming at it. And it's now out of the zone. Dandino with it. He'll play it up. Gabranson at the line. He plays that one in. Wood. He'll try and get it out there. Wasn't that strong on the puck, and Van Dynes has it on his stick. Dandino gloves that one down, sheds a defender of Sutherland, and is able to play it in. Dandino now right back with it here in neutral ice, circling. Trying to set a play up with it. And into the slot. Whiteside couldn't get a shot away. And Clark finds the puck. That's Cody Clark of the Twisters on his stick. And Clark, though, on the opposing team, fires that right back in for Seven Oaks. As Klippenstein jamming at it. For his team on the near side boards, Van Dynes picks it up. And he takes a hard hit. Clark getting in there as well as Klippenstein, and Whiteside moves it ahead. Now walking in backhand, forehand, and couldn't get a shot away was Lawrence. Bergman now with the puck on his stick. He'll get away from harm's way. Into the final 7 minutes here of play in the opening frame. And Van Dynes, he'll badly turn that one over. Lesvio, he's got to go to be all alone, and a great work by the Twisters captain breaking that up. They still get a shot away, but it won't be on net. As DeGrave going the other way. Only 2 shots so far on net for the Pembina Valley Twisters. And there's a shot jamming at it. It was Weeb. He couldn't get a shot away, and we apologize there for a little bit of the connection issue there. As Dick, he'll play that head forward off the stick. And right in as Alcher banging at that puck, trying to get it. Loose is Joliker, and he runs into his own man. Dick plays it into Weeb. And now to DeGrave. DeGrave waits, goes right through traffic, and he took way too much time. Fashek breaks that one up. Twisters trying to calm down the puck, and now they do. There's a quick shot by Weeb. Doesn't get through the traffic, and again, fanning on it. Joliker's back, and he tries to lay a hit on Hemenuk. Hemenuk plays it into the zone. Good rush there by Fashek, breaking it up. Broken stick on the play. Then Fashek and his man go down. Meanwhile, the Twisters got 2-1, and Jolker just not strong enough on that puck. Turns it over. And the Raiders trying to get it out, and they will do as Gerd plays it up and into the zone by Fashek. And the Raiders get a new fresh set of legs out there as the Twisters go falling down, and Henry jumps on that puck. They can't hold it in the zone off that broken stick and out. Then he'll work it to White, and White gives it right back to him, trying to calm down that bouncing puck. Skips over Senchuk's stick. Senchuk, though, he'll get it up to Goodbranson. Shot in tight, and the leading goal scorer in this series cannot beat LaRock on that opportunity. 4:47 on the clock. Shots are 7-3 in favor of Seven Oaks. And we apologize for a little bit of the connection issues having there if the screen flickers a couple times. Try and get that sorted out by the intermission for you. Off the draw. With Senchuk now working with that puck. Still jamming out into the slot of Branson. Save made. Halden. His shot through traffic, and that won't go. And now here come the Twisters going the other way. And that gets played in to the zone. Hard hit there. And Alexiak, he can't get that one out. Still working now. Here comes the other way. And across, and they couldn't get the pass going there. And again, like I said, I apologize for the feed there. And I'll try and get that fixed here as soon as we can. And off the draw, quick opportunity here. Still fighting for it. And we apologize here for the video feed. As Clark now goes the other way here for the Twisters. Walking in. Looking. He goes to play that one back. And nothing goes for him on that one. Whiteside. Whiteside looks to fire. He can't. And they're still working now here with it. Jamming at it now is the Twisters, and they put that one just wide of the net. Still fighting with it. And a big hit there, and we got a penalty coming your way. And our sincerest apologies there with the video they're cutting out for a bit, and we got that there fixed for you. Now, Twisters now here, they're on a power play, and it was Whiteside with the penalty. So that gets played right into the zone there. And a big collision behind the play. There's going to be some physical activity, and we'll hope that everyone down there will be okay. And coming out of the scrum there, Sutherland. Here's a look at the replay of that rush there and the collision to follow. And we'll see what they'll give Sutherland. Just the 2 minutes. So we got 4-4 hockey for 95 seconds. And I'd like to say, again, if you've been watching and you've noticed some of the issues we had there in those last couple minutes, again, my apologies on the issue there with the feed coming in. And we're ready now here. Humnock in on the draw. 4-4 hockey. 95 seconds. 2:42 on the clock. Shots are 8-3. Heavily failing Seven Oaks as they fire. That one blocked. And just wide was Hepner, playing it dangerously in front of his own goal. Hepner, the double overtime hero in game 2. He'll leave that one back and just deflect it right in off the stick of Russell as Russell gives a little shot there to Kuzik. And Kuzik now, he has the puck on his stick along with Humnock. Kuzik, he'll leave it back. There's a shot in on net by Halden. And loose puck in front as LaRock dropped it right away. And the Twisters now will take it the other way. They step over. And into the zone is Bergman. Bergman, he'll get rubbed out by Halden. Nice play there, and he'll take Halden down. As there's some discussion behind the play as Alexiak circles around. 30 seconds remaining on the 4-4 until the Raiders will consume what will be the start of their power play, which will be only 25 seconds. As LaRock holds on for a whistle, 15 seconds on the man advantage. 1:25 remaining here in the first period. Shots are 9-3 in favor of the Seven Oaks Junior Raiders Hockey Club. Though they're down on the board, 1-0 here on the road. And in off the draw right in front of LaRock, picked up by the Twisters. And Carrolls will play it out of harm's way and across. To Van Dynes, across to Carrolls. Back to Carrolls, and now trying to get it out of there. Regrouping now here is the Twisters. Behind their own net. And the Raiders power play will now start with a minute to go. Dundino, he'll walk in. And Carrolls breaks that up, and with that, that's going to do it for the man advantage for the Raiders. Back to even strength. Dandino with the puck on his stick. All alone, fires through traffic just wide. Rebound. Carrolls trying to pick it up, fighting with it with Dandino. And now down low. Trying to get the Senchuk in the slot, and he'll come behind the net to apply pressure as the Twisters are able to feed it out of there to Clark. And Alexiak plays that in. 15 to go. Off the stick of DeGrave and out. And Carrolls is just going to hold on to that, make a couple moves. And that will do it for the Horn as that comes all the way down the ice. It's a 1-0 Twisters lead after one. Your goal scorers in this one coming 35 seconds into the game. It was Josh Guilford finding the back of the net with the assist going to Mike Hepner and, Xander Carrolls and Mike Hepner and Cohen Thomas. And that was at 24 seconds. Final shots for the period are 3-9 in favor of the Raiders Junior Hockey Club. They ended off being 0 for 3 on the power play. Twisters 0 for 1 on the power play. And with that, we'll look at your out-of-town scoreboard. And all the teams playing tonight here. Canucks up to a hot start. They scored 3 in the first period, and they're up 4-0, nearing the middle of that hockey game. Meanwhile, early on in the second period, it's been a fair back and forth game in between the Twins and the Reals. It's 2-1, with the Twins out shooting the Reals, and they're a minute and a half into the second. And then out in Charleswood, it's the Hawks and the Victorias knotted up at 1s apiece. And for everyone, the game 4 in that series will be played on Thursday in St. Vital at 7:30. All the rest of the series, it will be 7:30 on Friday, except for the Canucks and Express will have the nightcap game at 8 p.m. You can follow the Twisters and the Seven Oaks Raiders live from the Seven Oaks Sports Complex here, or be there, even better yet, in person. And puck drop time once again at that game 4 is at 7:30. Those are all the updates around the league from the Rempel Insurance of Town Scoreboard. With that, I'm your host, Bentley Brown, with my cameraman, Josh Keck, and we'll see you in a couple of minutes for the second period.
Come and discover the warmth and hospitality of Morris, home of the thrilling Manitoba Stampede. Nestled as the central hub on Highway 75, Morris is more than a town. It's a thriving nexus of business and community, with new industrial opportunities ready to break ground. Join us and make Morris your next investment.
A co-op is not a building. It's not a gas bar, a home center, or a food store. A co-op is a group of people working together to help each other, to feed, to fuel, to build community. This is where we work. This is where we live. This is who we are. We are early risers. We are trusted neighbors. We are committed to serving you. We are Co-op.
Paul Brandt Trucking, a chance meeting years ago that turned into an incredible friendship. Turns out we have the same name. Now that's something that doesn't happen every day. But as I've had the opportunity to work with this exceptional award-winning company, I've come to understand that there is something that happens every day with Morris, Manitoba's Paul Brandt Trucking. They deliver quality. Paul Brandt Trucking has helped me to do business better. My trucking company of choice since they first appeared in the Convoy video. Their world-class fleet and personnel literally keep the show on the road, delivering our gear and stage production each and every night. Congratulations, Paul Brandt Trucking, on 50 years of traditional values, modern methods, and for service with excellence on every single run. We'll catch you on the flip-flop. Bye-bye.
Saving for your child's education doesn't need to be stressful. Access offers a wide range of investment options to help you and your family's future, like a registered education savings plan. With the flexibility to deposit anytime throughout the year, you decide when and how much to contribute, making it easy to save for your child's education. Contact us today to start your savings plan so you can spend more time celebrating your child's future. Access Credit Union, where you need us to be.
And as the Twisters get ready here to take the ice here, Seven Oaks already out there on the ice, and we're ready to go. We'll go over your leading scorers here through this one. Just the lone goal, and that was 24 seconds in. Finding the back of the net was Josh Guilford from Cohen Thomas and Mike Hepner on the assist. So that adds Mike Hepner will also be added to the list of the leading scorers, as he'll lead the Twisters now in playoff scoring with 3 points. Right up there with the Raiders, Nate Gabranson and Jack Alexiak. Just waiting the Twisters here to take the ice. And once again, I'm your host, Bentley Brandloff, my cameraman, Josh Keck. And we'll be with you here shortly on the second frame. Coming into this one,
We finished second place.
and now the Twisters are ready to go in the tunnel. Shots after 20 minutes to play is 3 for the Pembina Valley Twisters, 9 for the visiting Seven Oaks Raiders Junior Hockey Club.
Come here for the here.
And they're ready. Getting ready to go here. So Pembina getting set ready and ready in between the pipes. Let an early one in, but trying to rebuild his confidence, and so far he has done. But like I said, he hasn't quite faced those 3 shots, and now finally the rock comes out onto the ice, and we're ready to go here. Leading his team out, looking for his first ever MMJHL win and his first ever home win as a member of the Pembina Valley Twisters. And while they got their top line out there with Gabranson and Alexiak ready to go, and Senchuk will join them, along with Heldon and White. Meanwhile, Xander Carroll skates in to the draw, and off the draw, it's Seven Oaks controlling in their black and gold and red uniforms. Twisters trying to get it out, and it'll just come far enough off a couple sticks. Gabranson goes back to pick it up. Gabranson, he'll play that one across and trying to get it out of here on a quick start for the Raiders, and that'll come up into their bench, bring a stoppage in play here at 19:36. And we're ready to go here again. Sun chucked in for the draw. And off the draw, trying to get it out of there is the Twisters back to the point. There's a shot from White. Save made by LaRock on that opportunity. Loose puck, trying to fight for it. Picked up now by the Raiders, back to the point, and gets played in via Gabranson. Gabranson right in the slot, and trying to go the other way as the Twisters, and that gets fired right back in. Here on the near side, Gabranson, he'll work it back into his own zone and try and get something set for his team. DeGray breaks that one off, and off a couple sticks there. Circling around, watching the line is Weeb. He's able just enough to hold it. And next, Winkler Flyer now goes in tight. Was Carrolls who continued that, and Weeb now picks it off. Derek Weeb shot, and that gets blocked. And jamming out, the Twisters score, and they double up on the Raiders. It's now 2-0, finding the back of the net. It looks like it's Merrick DeGrave from Jacob Carrolls, and the Twisters at 120 have found the back of the net on only their 4th shot of the hockey game. And there's the original shot by DeGrave, and there's Carroll's shot that gets deflected by DeGrave. Correction, the original shot by Weeb. So it'll be Merrick DeGrave getting his first playoff goal. The assist to Derek Weeb, who got the game winner in the first game in between these two teams back here in game 1. Behind the net, trying to get it out of there. And Twisters now trying to work it ahead, and they finally will get it out. Candino trying to get it out of there. And it brings a stoppage in play. Both teams now getting ready here for the draw. Let's go there against Sutherland. Sutherland beats them. And back to Wood at the point. And the Twisters play that in off Van Dynes. 2 minutes gone in the frame. Humnock trying to get it out. Getting jammed out there by the Twisters. And another great opportunity by their forward checking as they put that one just wide. Wood, his shot net gets kicked down low. And he'll get it right back. Okay, we're going to add, is there some pushing and shoving behind there? So Weeb gets added on the assist. As Wood plays that in, wasn't quite sure if the referee was going to give it to him or not. He decided to. Raiders in their own zone trying to work it ahead. And Dano won't get any farther than that. To Hepner, trying to play it in. Dano now with the puck. And he'll get it out of there now. And Logan Klippenstein plays that one in, giving chase against Jonathan Dick, and it's picked up by the Twisters. Off Whiteside, quick shot, and Klippenstein had the opportunity there, but LaRock with the save on that opportunity. As Dick circles around and trying to get it out of there, turning that one over is the Twisters, trying to fire it right back in. LaRock leaves it behind his net. Circling out of trouble is Hepner. And Hepner now gets it up to Gertson, and they get it out of the zone just for a bit now here as it's played right back in by the Raiders. Gertson now through traffic, gets it to Carrolls. Carrolls now. Sander Carrolls splits the D, and nothing's going to come. Can't chase up to that puck. And now with the puck on his stick, he'll play that to Carrolls. Jacob Carrolls shot through traffic, save made, rebound. Twisters put that one off the post. And Lawrence trying to get that one out of there. He will. Across to Hepner. Hepner plays it in. Puck rolls around the boards. And the Twisters play around behind the net. Jamming at that loose puck. 4 minutes gone here in the middle frame. Twisters expanding their lead, and they put that one just wide of the net was Carrolls. Another shot on net deflected off the goalie's helmet. And picked up again by the Raiders, trying to get it out of there. And a nice play there to get to Lawrence, and not much else to do with it. Now looking here at the Raiders is Henry. And in the scrum now, Fashek, he takes a shot on net, save made, Twisters jamming that. Kukralt says shot through traffic, deflected, and it beat the goaltender, but did not beat the net, as the rock was just enough to the side to push it out of there. And here comes White as he walks in. And his shot deflected by Henry, aside the net. Now to Gerd walking in. And the Twisters to take it the other way now here. Through traffic, here they come. And a nice little pass there, Cohen Thomas. Couldn't do anything with it. On the play by Weeb, and Henry has his own little nice drop pass of himself to Gerd. Gerd now he was trying to go behind the net. He can't make it through traffic. And DeGrave getting tripped up, playing on. And the Twisters now working around behind the net, trying to get it out, and they will now. Weeb, long stretch pass, and into the zone they come. Save made on that opportunity by the Raiders netminder. And we got a hand pass, and with that, we'll take a look. One of the better opportunities for the Raiders, trying to get some life in this game. And that shot with a great challenge there against Lawrence. Or correction there, a great challenge from Lawrence against LaRock. Off the draw, touch not by a high stick. We're going to continue on there. As the linesman waves off Branson's play and into the zone. Paulette fires that one just wide, dangerous in front. And no one home for the Twisters on that one. Paulette jamming out with Branson. He's able to get it out of there. And Cody Clark works it to Bergman, who gets taken down by Alexiak. And they worked that one there behind the net. Off a couple sticks there, Oleksiak will pick it up. And a nice play by Clark to steal the puck from Gota's knees and put it in front. And the Twisters, they're going to get a power play coming up as Bergman. We'll see if we can catch it on the replay. There's an opportunity by Clark on his knees. The shot, and there goes Bergman. It looks like he got clipped with a high stick, some pushing and shoving. Continuing on here, Twisters have an opportunity here. It looks like on a man advantage as Oleksiak heads towards the sin bin with the linesman making his way there, and it might be offsetting as Paulette. No, they're going to also play Hal. Got another guy there. That's the two of Andrew Halden. So Halden will also go to the box. So it will be a Twisters power play. Twisters 0 for 1 so far on the man advantage, and both teams power plays haven't done them any good in this series. It's done them more harm than good. We've had a couple of great shorthanded opportunities. A couple of guys who've just walked out of the box and found the puck on their stick. That's what happened to Goodbranson a couple nights ago, where he found the back of the net. Carroll still play that along. So be Andrew Halden with the original call was on. Back to DeGrave. DeGrave, he'll play it to Carrolls. And that puck skips over Weeb's stick. And Dale gets it out of there. And now DeGrave will play right across to Weeb. Shot through traffic. And Dano blocks that one. And to DeGrave, we got another penalty coming up here to the demise of the Raiders bench. And they're going to give it to him. And that was a good play there by Weeb. So it'll be a minute 25 here. Looks like it'll be cross-check. Possibly interference here. Kuzik right away going to talk to the referee as Logan Clark heads to the box. And here's a look at the replay on that cross-check, which is what I thought it would be, right in front. So on the single mile penalty there, we got some 5-on-3 as the power plays overlap here, and DeGrave was just shy of finding the back of the net. Took too much time. DeGrave back to Weeb. Weeb shot through traffic, and that one badly off the mark there. Trying to be too fine with it. He'll play it along, and that shot not going for Carrolls either. Jacob Carrolls to Weeb. Weeb back to his captain. And on the one-timer, Twisters couldn't really connect there and get a good shot away. That comes all the way down nice. 40 seconds remaining on the Andrew Halden penalty. As walking in with speed comes to Grave. He'll go circle back after going below the goal line. Now to Weeb at the point. He'll play it across and get it right back via Russell. And rebound loose in front. Twisters jamming at it. And some extracurricular activity will sum this one up after the whistle. As Evan Benera again holding on to that loose puck. Shots now. Twisters climbing and narrowing that gap 13-11. Still in favor of Seven Oaks. 22 seconds remaining on the first minor penalty. And they're going to say that it was the Twisters who ensued that. And Twisters coaching staff looking on, but not going to put up much of an argument as it comes out of the zone. And off the draw, nice play there by the Raiders to kill some more of that clock. Russell now. He'll walk in on the near side. Kalen Russell with the puck on his stick. He skates in, puts it behind the net. And Gertzen will work it to the point before skating in and firing and holding on for a whistle right as the bench, or as the penalty box will empty. So just the Logan Clark penalty remaining as the offsetting there of Paulette and Oleksiak get to go out with Halden at the whistle. And just Logan Clark on that cross check still has 30 seconds of man advantage for the Pembina Valley Twisters as Bergman now regroups in his own zone with the puck on his stick. Trying to help his team out here, and that definitely won't as Alexiak clears it right down the ice. As he's trying to get his playmaking abilities going here in this game, as we definitely saw him the other night with 3 assists. Twisters walk in, even strength, and the penalties continue to no longer harm either team. Going the other way, Senchuk plays that on net, save made on the opportunity. Dick, he'll work that one around, and the Twisters trying to get it out of there. Again, played along. And now in by Alexiak. Back to Goodbranson. And there's some extra activity. We got a slash coming on White behind the play. It's going to happen right where that hit took place. And you're not going to see it because the back referee called it behind the penalty, and there was the end of that. So a little bit out of the view of the camera, but it's a slash on the 2 minutes. Charge to Parker White. So Twisters, power play opportunity, number 4 of the night. Carroll shot through traffic, loose and just kicked aside. And they came within inches of that. Benera finally finding that puck and able to kick it away. Carroll's now regrouping here with the puck. Trying to work it up ice, and he will on the far side. Walking in, across to the grave. Back to Jacob Carrolls. And they'll work that one along as we're into the back half of this hockey game with DeGrave with the puck on his stick. Across and holding up as the Twisters for Wee plays it in, and a nice play to get it out of there by Dendano. DeGrave with the puck. Circling through traffic. And gets it now up to Gertson. Gertson puts it in dangerously to the side of the net, and jamming at that, Alexiak's there and is able to clear it. As the Seven Oaks fans wanting a hooking call down there at the other end of the ice. As haven't been much opportunity for them on the man advantage here in this second period. Or as of late, as Alexiak again just clears that down as time continues to burn. Russell behind the net with the puck. He'll work it, trying to get it out of there. And Alexiak again, holding the zone. Great job for his team. Krautswitz now with the puck, and he hits the ice. And still not a penalty on that one. And they almost scored going the other way. And Krautswitz, he had some choice words for the referee. Meanwhile, Gertson on the near side. And the Seven Oaks fans, as you can see, are definitely not impressed of them. Pretty blatant missed call on that one. Meanwhile, the Twisters fire that one in on net, and the point blank save for the Raiders netminder. Lawrence takes it the other way. And that puck just rides up on Wentzko's stick. And a quick rush now here by Xander Carrolls. And he gets tied up there with Kopachuk. Dangerously played in front. And again, the Twisters with a quick couple of rushes as Lawrence trying to go the other way, goes into his feet, and Wood puts him down, and we got some physical activity going on as Krautswitz comes right in there and takes him down. And you knew this was going to be boiling up here. Krautswitz now talking over with the referee, who's going to be pretty busy here. And he was just standing up for his man. Nice play there on the hit by Wood. And I wouldn't be surprised if Krautswitz is going to get... so Carrolls is getting unsportsmanlike, and I think they both are. With that, we will bring you a replay here of the pretty blank trip there again against That was the penalty the Raiders wanted to call. And again, the man who hit the ice there was Eric Kralkwitz. And you know, after that play like that, he's able to get in there physically, and you can see he's pretty mad about that. And he's going to be the extra man. It's actually going to be a Twisters power play, as Kralkwitz will be the guy in the box on the 2 minutes. And they try and sort this out with 7:51 to go. And with that, we'll give you a shot update for this period. Twisters have 11 shots in the frame. Meanwhile, shots this frame for the Raiders, they got a total of 6. And coaching staff for the Raiders getting talked over, and they can't be too happy about this. Twisters power play, 0 for 4. And that's not in this series, that's in this game alone. And off the draw, Carroll's win it, and trying to get that power play going would be pretty nice for the Twisters to know that they can rely on that. #1 power play in the regular season, 27%. Humnock trying to go the other way. Loose puck picked up and firing through traffic because it couldn't get a shot away. Much as into a shin pad. And Carrolls picks up that loose puck. Jacob Carrolls, he'll work that one ahead to DeGrave and into the zone as Weeb hits the ice, and that puck gets cleared all the way down. Lock, he'll leave that one for Weeb. Weeb on the near side. Play it right through center ice. And Bergman can't pick that puck up. Sunchuk trying to get it out of there. A minute to go on the Twisters' man advantage. Shot by Weeb. And the answer on that one by Bannera. 58 seconds remaining on the man advantage for the Pembina Valley Twisters. And off the draw, Bergman, he'll get that back to Russell. Russell will play that one in all the way around. Back to Gertson. Stolen there and clearing it out is Alexiak. And again, apologize there about that screen there for flashing. They're really trying to fix those connections there for you. As Russell works it to Bergman. Bergman plays it in. Loose puck. Trying to get it out of there as the scrum continues. Alexiak in there. And still jamming at it. And now the whistle finally blows, and the activities have just started as the festivities continue on with the extracurricular activity. 6:02 on the clock, 11 seconds on the penalty kill for the Raiders. As Clark again getting ushered away by the linesman. It is Logan Clark. Merrick DeGrave awaits his opponent. As meanwhile skating in there is Devin Whiteside. DeGrave beats him off the draw. Shot through traffic, deflected in on net, and holding on for a whistle is Bannera. Shots 16-15 overall in favor of the Pembina Valley Twisters. Just under 6 to go as they'll redo the faceoff again to the right of the netminder. Twisters winning. Carroll shot through traffic, save made, and right up in there. And the linesmen have been busy as Logan Clark and Jellicoe are having a nice little chat. Back ready to go here off the draw. And getting it out of there Here's Seven Oaks, Whiteside jamming at it. He'll get now to Klippenstein as we go to even strength here. Jonathan Dick behind the net. He'll take a hit and get the puck though out of the zone. Joliker, he'll center that. Here's opportunity for the Twisters. And DeGrave looks like he tried to play to Joliker and they got a little bit mixed up. There's a quick shot there by the Twisters. And again, physical activity playing right till that whistle are both these teams. 5:21 on the clock. Sutherland in on the draw. And beating Whiteside again on that one. Whiteside goes in to help his team out and sailed to get out in the scrum. Turnover, quick shot by the Twisters, Gertson. And here's a look at that opportunity as the puck comes right over the scrum, right to Gertson there, fires in. The quick load and fire, can't beat the keeper on that one. Seven Oaks trying to get it out. Devin Whiteside working it, trying to get to Gabranson. And Gabranson makes a nice move there to beat Gertson to that loose puck as he takes a couple jabs from Sutherland and just gets away from him. Wood behind the net, works it to Gertson, and that's going to come all the way down. Icing's going to be waved. And Benera plays that one on, trying to get it out of there, and Gabranson now gets his stick on it. Henry now with the puck as he walks over the line. Playing it down low for Gabranson. Now back to Henry. Henry down low behind the net, and Klippenstein works that just a little bit farther, and the Raiders can't hold it at the line. It comes all the way down. Benera leaves it. And off the stick of Alexiak trying to get it out there from Kupachuk, and on the near side, Gertson walks in. Backhand and broken up off a couple Raiders sticks. Henry picks up that puck, 4 to go in the middle frame. Gerd, he'll work it ahead. Fashek shot through traffic, high over the net. Van Dynes off a couple sticks and picked up now here by Bergman. Bergman trying to go through the blockade set up by the Raiders, and the slew of Raiders get the puck on their stick in return. And Henry rubbed out by Clark and right into the linesman. There's a quick shot, doesn't get through the traffic. Another shot fired in on net, and Larock holds on from the opportunity from the point from Logan Clark. 3:25 on the clock. Shots are 19-16 in favor of the Pembina Valley Twisters. I'm your host, Bentley Brandt, along with my cameraman, Josh Keck. And even though the Twisters are leading this series 2-0, we've talked about how different those first two games were. A low 1-0 game, and then a game where the floodgates opened late and scoring in double overtime. And what more could you expect in this one? As DeGrave walks in and leaves it to Josh Guilford. And definitely made it very interesting for this all-important game number 3. And if you go by statistics, that is one of the most important games as a turning point in the series. And couldn't get a shot away there was Cohen Thomas. And Lasvale going the other way again. Great play there by the Twisters, able to get it out. Lasvale now, he'll work it to Clark. Clark off a couple sticks. Hepner jamming at it, can't get it out. And Kazuk working ahead forward. They're going to call him at the line though for offside. 2:32 on the clock. And the Raiders just trying to get something going here. Get back into this game. All they need is one to really start the momentum going. And we saw late goals came in that last period. We'll see if we'll have another slew of goals near the end of this one. Hepner trying to get it out of there. Back to the point. That gets played in off a couple sticks. Dick, he'll work it out to Gertson. And Gertson sends it all the way down, and that'll be an icing charge against the Twisters as Van Dynes couldn't outrace Henry. 2:04 on the clock. Correction there, it's Helden and White will come in here at the lines as they get set for the draw for the Raiders. Twisters win in the defensive zone. It's Hepner. Hepner watched by a couple of Raiders, and he'll get it out to Gertson. Gertson will play it in past White. Helden and White going back. Sutherland beats them to the puck, and now Helden comes out of the pinup with the puck, working it out of the zone, and here they go. Here come the Raiders. They got three. Russell breaks that up, and it's Bergman. Bergman, he has to go. White taking him down, and White takes him out hard into the boards. And the linesman gonna let them play, as that happened in the regular season. Maybe a penalty shot, maybe a penalty, but how this roughing is going, not surprised that they let that one go. And I'm definitely okay with that.
But if I do this,
Off the draw, Clark goes behind the net for the Twisters. And Clark, he outworks his man, continues with it on his stick. That's what's now right on him, trying to get it out. Quick shot by the Twisters, that won't go. Wood scooping it up. 70 seconds remaining in the frame. Bergman can't grab that puck and getting it over there. Bergman's going to take a penalty, and that's a pretty easy call by the referee. Slow to get up on that play is Tyler Kopachak. As Kopachak here gets the better end of this hook, as Bergman's stick gets wrapped around him, and that can't be comfortable in the rib area as he goes to the ice. So the Raiders get a power play with the minute 07 remaining in the second period. White and Alexiak at the point. Lasvio on the draw to White. And he'll work it to Gabranson in front. Gabranson, quick shot save made on that opportunity. And the Twisters are able to get it out. White now with the puck. He'll work it to Alexiak and right back to White. 45 seconds on the clock as White tries to get past DeGrave, and now he will. And White working his way through traffic. Twisters trying to hold that puck up and gets the boards. Instead, they'll be able to clear it all the way down. And with 30 seconds, one last opportunity for Branson's team here to set this one up, and they'll turn that one over though instead, and Weeb walks in, and Weeb draws a penalty. Another hook. As these timekeepers, scorekeepers going to be busy here, thanks to the referee, and Derek Weeb draws the hook. With 19.8 seconds, and there goes the Raiders' fourth power play. After only 48 seconds of being on the board, and Parker White goes to the box for 2 minutes. And off the draw, we got 4-on-4 hockey for the rest of the frame. Unless if there's another hook possibly coming up. There's Van Dyne's had to be careful how he had his stick there. Because now with the puck, and he's just going to probably hold on to it. Plays that almost out of play, hit the glass, and goes all the way down. And there's the horn. And that brings us to the end of 40. It's the Twisters continuing where they left off, finding the back of the net, it's doubling up the Raiders. It's now 2-0. And shots. Update here. 16 in the period for the Pembina Valley Twisters, giving them a total of 19. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, Seven Oaks Junior Hockey Club, pardon me, they had a total of 8 shots, giving them 17 for a total through 40. And they ended up, both teams 0 for 4 on the power play. The Twisters, once this 4-on-4 is all said and done, they will have a power play for a minute 23, for 12 seconds. And with that, we will go and give you an update on the scores around the league. From the other games we got here going on. And what is another busy day of hockey here out for the Canucks and the Railer Express. That is a 5-1 game with 4 minutes into the third in favor of the Canucks as they try to go up a big 3-0 against the Express. Meanwhile, the Reals trying to do the same. They're up 3-1 as they pad on 2 more on their lead. And after 40, the St. Vital Junior Victorias and the Charleswood Hawks out in Charleswood split the period again, 1 apiece. So they both stay knotted up at 2 after 2. So plentiful of great hockey games going on to this one. And with that, we'll send you to intermission.
Come and discover the warmth and hospitality of Morris, home of the thrilling Manitoba Stampede. Nestled as the central hub on Highway 75, Morris is more than a town. It's a thriving nexus of business and community, with new industrial opportunities ready to break ground. Join us and make Morris your next investment.
A co-op is not a building. It's not a gas bar, a home center, or a food store. A co-op is a group of people working together to help each other, to feed, to fuel, to build community. This is where we work. This is where we live. This is who we are. We are early risers. We are trusted neighbors. We are committed to serving you. We are Co-op.
Paul Brandt Trucking. A chance meeting years ago that turned into an incredible friendship. Turns out we have the same name. Now that's something that doesn't happen every day. But as I've had the opportunity to work with this exceptional award-winning company, I've come to understand that there is something that happens every day with Morris, Manitoba's Paul Brandt Trucking. They deliver quality. Paul Brandt Trucking has helped me to do business better. My trucking company of choice since they first appeared in the Convoy video. Their world-class fleet and personnel literally keep the show on the road, delivering our gear and stage production each and every night. Congratulations, Paul Brandt Trucking, on 50 years of traditional values, modern methods, and for service with excellence on every single run. We'll catch you on the flip-flop. Bye-bye.
Saving for your child's education doesn't need to be stressful. Access offers a wide range of investment options to help you and your family's future, like a registered education savings plan. With the flexibility to deposit anytime throughout the year, you decide when and how much to contribute, making it easy to save for your child's education. Contact us today to start your savings plan so you can spend more time celebrating your child's future. Access Credit Union, where you need us to be.
And as the Twisters here get ready to take the ice, here they come. As the Lock follows them out. And our scoring recap so far through 40. Josh Guilford from Mike Hepner and Cohen Thomas starting it off at 24 seconds. And then 80 seconds into the second period, Merrick DeGray found the back of the net from Derek Weeb and Jacob Carrolls, and that's where we stand with the Twisters leading by a score of 2-0 after 2. We got some 4-on-4 hockey for 53 seconds.